and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the cadence loud and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
So let's start this off by telling everyone exactly who you are.
I'm Martel Bowen. I'm from New Trier. I'm sorry, Glencoe. I went to New Trier High School. Uh, Graduated in 2005. I'm a sergeant in the United States Army. I'm in the Army Reserves. And I've been in for about 6 years now.
So, when did you enlist and what made you want to enlist in the Army?
Um, well, I joined 2004, which was the end of my junior year in high school. I decided to join. Me and a bunch of, not a bunch, but a couple of my other boys, we decided to join. Myself, I joined because, not gonna lie, I wasn't really doing much um, in my life at the junior year, and I felt I kind of needed some direction. I knew I wanted to go to college, and my little brother, who was a year younger than me, he wanted to go to college too. And I didn't really want to have too much debt on my mom or my family's hands due to us gaining a higher education. So I decided to join the army. They were the ones offering a contract to a 17-year-old at the time, just with a parents waiver. So I joined June of 2004. So when I signed my contract, and then a couple of months after that, I went to basic training.
Have you been out the country on any tours? And if so, how many times have you gone out?
Well, there's a difference between like I've probably gone out the country, maybe 4 or 5 times, but some of those are for ATs, which are advanced training. So basically, your skill set, they want to send you outside of the country to sort of get you in a different environment to perfect that skill set. So I've been, as far as tours go, I've been on 2 tours, but I've been out of country 4 or 5 times.
So, what countries have you been to? And out of those, what was your most memorable experience?
Um, well, I've been to Iraq, Kuwait, Kosovo, Germany, and South Korea. Out of those, probably the most memorable was my tour in Iraq. Just based off the fact that I was there the longest. I was in Iraq for 15 months, stationed in Baghdad at Camp Liberty, and that was probably my most memorable one. But a lot of the other ones, they've all my tours have sort of been, a different experience in itself, learning situation. I'd probably consider Iraq the most memorable because it was sort of for me a rite of passage into the army when I went over to a actual combat zone, and I obtained my sergeant rank there. So um, I would say that Iraq was my most memorable tour.
So, do you have any advice for anyone thinking about enlisting or planning on enlisting?
That's a good question. I would say, as far as advice goes, I would say definitely if you're gonna join, make sure that you have some type of goal or intent in mind. I wouldn't just join just based off of just a sense of doing something. It's a commitment. You sign a contract, and it's really hard to get out of that contract. And get to know, get a background of what you're joining. There's a lot of people who that I've met that join the army, and they don't like to be told what to do, and it's like, man, what are you doing in this an organization that's notorious for yelling and telling people what to do. So I would say definitely get a good background and grasp of whatever branch of the military you're looking to join, whether it's Army, Marines, Navy, or Air Force. And set goals for yourself. For me, what helped me when I came in, I told myself that I didn't want to finish my contract and not have the rank of sergeant. So that drove me to push hard to obtain that rank, and that really made my time in the Army not easy, but it made me determined and motivated to get to where I wanted to be before my contract was up. Like now, my contract is expiring, and I've obtained that rank, so I'm at ease with where I'm at right now. So I would definitely say get a background of whatever branch you're trying to get into. Set goals for yourself, and be patient, and also be understanding of that you're gonna meet people from all across the United States, all across the U.S. And keep an open mind, and keep in touch with your family, and just those who join with a great support system leave with a great support system. So I guess that's sort of some arbitrary advice I could give.
All right, thank you.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Down off the games on its lawn. For wherever we go, you'll always know that the army goes rolling along.
Josh told me there's a soldier, somebody who just got back from overseas. I just want you to know, me as a fellow soldier, I appreciate your service, everything you're doing. We need more like you that come home and try to better themselves and get into school and take their military knowledge above and beyond. So I salute to the veteran that just got home. Right, take it easy.